There's no relaxing in that game.
No.
It is literally just sitting forward. Non-apologetic
nonsense.
This game is a strange one. All we did was see the trailers when we watched them on here. We voted that one and Silent Hill to be the best, so buy those games, review them. I think me and you both winded up quitting the Wukong game pretty soon after each other.
Yeah.
Right? I made it to the 12th boss, and I think you quit around like the 7th or 8th.
I don't know. That's all it is fucking bosses.
Yeah, and that's the thing I didn't know. And to be honest with you, I wouldn't have bought it, especially for like 70 bones.
Yeah.
But here's the thing. The game is gorgeous. The gameplay is phenomenal. Like, it is nothing against the game. The way they designed it, the enemies, everything is great. But there's no relaxing in that game.
No.
Like, there's no like Dark Souls where you run a level or something. It is literally just sitting forward. You know what I mean? I think I learned a lesson on this, and that's the bosses for me in a game similar to this are great, but they're the dessert. Like, they shouldn't be the main course. So I winded up calling it quits just because I wasn't having fun. Like, for me, you have a level, you have this, you have that, and then you fight the boss. And then you're all tense, and then you relax. So I don't know. I want to like it. It looks like a great game. It plays like a great game. It is not for me.
No, me neither.
You can help me out with this. PC gaming, okay? I'm going to show my noobness here. I don't know anything about it. I've never played a game on PC. Like, I've been PlayStation since I was a wee good old boy, you know? I mean, the last PC game I played was probably like Oregon Trail when I was 5. They're about to come out. The demo's already out. Of this new Dark Souls mod, okay? It's called Dark Souls Archstones, I believe. So what they did was they actually took all the assets from the Demon Souls remake and Dark Souls 3 and created an entirely new game. New enemies, new places. They just use, they might use a tree here, the ground here, this enemy, and then they alter it, It's a full Souls game. But you have to own the Demon Souls remake and Dark Souls 3, okay? Here's kind of my question. Can I just go to a website and buy like a key or like a code for a PC game? Or do you have to do I have to use Steam? Like, is that a monopoly on PC? Like, if I want to play a game, do I have to have a Steam account? Like,
I don't know if you necessarily have to have Steam. It is the biggest one. I have it.
But
I'm not sure some of them.
What is Steam? It's just a marketplace?
Yeah, pretty much.
But it houses all of your games, right?
Yes.
But you don't need it. It's not necessary. Like, I could just go out there and buy a PC version of Dark Souls 3 and play it without having to activate a Steam account.
Yeah, you went and bought like a hard copy or whatnot.
Because I thought Steam was also like a way that the developers wanted you to pass through for like an anti-cheat.
I don't think so.
All right, well, that's good. Now, the PS5 controller will work for PC, right?
Yes, I used it. And then but what I use mainly is one of those 8-bit duos.
Yeah, I have one of those. I had the Super Nintendo one.
Yeah, that's what I got too, but it's got joysticks and everything, so it'll work just like
But I can use the DualSense if I want to.
Xbox controller, because it being Microsoft, Xbox controllers work really well on it.
Now, can you share Steam accounts?
That I don't know. I don't know anybody else with a Steam account. So.
Well, I was going to say, because I think you told me you bought Dark Souls 3 on Steam.
Yes, I have all of them on Steam.
Oh, you have Demon Souls and everything?
I don't. Not the Demon Souls remake, but Dark Souls 1, 2, and 3.
Okay, because if you can share accounts, I thought, you have Dark Souls 3, I'll buy Demon Souls even though I already have it. Well, that's weird, because I don't know if Demon Souls came out on PC. I know you have to have Dark Souls 3 and one other Dark Souls games, because that's what they're pulling the assets from. I kind of thought if you bought one, I bought one, and then I'll buy the mod, and then we'll both be able to... Apparently, it's a whole new game. It's not just like... a little bit different looking.
Yeah, I can't remember what it's called. There was one for Elden Ring I tried that, like, there's the same map, but like you said, there's new enemies, new weapons.
There's always been Dark Souls mods, but this is the first one I've seen. It says it's Arch Thrones. It's a brand new story set before the events of Dark Souls 3. And it's going to come out... It says it launched March 15th of this year, but I know that did not happen. Let's see what they're charging for it. It's actually a free-to-download mod. Okay, it requires Dark Souls 3 and its 2 DLC expansions. Okay, well, that's strange.
I had Dark Souls 3, but I don't have the expansions.
Well, it looked like, in the trailers for it, it looked like Demon Souls. Like, the first level is like the first level of Demon Souls. Did you see that they you can now use the PSVR 2 on PC.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, apparently you've been able to this whole time. They just had to like flip a switch for the firmware to work.
Oh, yeah.
And you buy this little box that I don't know. Apparently, if you plug the headset at USB-C into PC, you don't get the full functionality of the headset. But with this little box, you do. I don't know, it's 30, 40 bucks or something. That makes me happy. I got to spend more money, but that $500 PSVR 2, biggest waste of money I've done in so long. You know, I played the Horizon PSVR 2 game. I tried several others. I played a real good horror game, like real good. It was what do they call it? Dark Pictures or Dark Anthology.
Oh, yeah.
And you're in a roller coaster the whole time, and it's a shooter. But like survival horror takes a whole new meaning when like I'm looking forward and I hear something here, and I'm not gonna see it until I actually turn my head, you know. So like you'll be getting attacked and you'll bam, bam, bam. And then you see, oh shit, bam, bam, bam. And then you're taking damage from over here. Bam, bam, bam. Yeah, it's fucking crazy. And it's scary, you know. But I really only played, me and my mom played this puzzles game on it, which is like, they give you a 3D model. So it's not like a flat puzzle. It's like, I don't know, the house from Nightmare on Elm Street in popsicle sticks, you know. And you can like go to the side of it and see there's dimension to it. So each of your pieces is like 3D. It's got a side, it's got a front, it's got an underneath. So you're in this completely floating world and you're freaking manipulating your puzzles and stuff. It's actually kind of rad. The only real joy I've gotten out of that so far is just scaring people. Having them jump on it in a certain level, in the child graveyard level of that horror game, you know. You know, and I wanted to, Village came out on it, right? And I tried doing that, and I don't know, it didn't really play right. It almost seemed like they took the regular game and then just put it in the 3D goggles. Like, it didn't seem like it was made to be VR. And it's not backwards compatible, so I don't think you can grab that Resident Evil 7. But yeah, Wukong, which was the whole point of this, I don't think I'll ever turn on again.
Me neither.
Like, and that's what's weird. I know, you know, we'll get our balls busted or what have you. You just don't, it's too hard for you. No, it's only bosses. Same reason I don't go back when I'm done with a Castlevania game and play the boss rush mode. I don't like it. But it's fun. If they just would have gave you like even 30-minute levels, you know what I'm saying? That would have made all the difference in the world because they created levels. It's like you get done with the boss and then you might have a 4-minute level. But I've also had it, you know, I made it a little further than you where like I beat a boss and then I traveled 10 foot through a cave, another boss. Yep. You know what I'm saying? Or where you quit at, you fought that one guy, whatever the hell he did. He shot poison at you or whatever and pulled those things out of the ground. And then you walk 15 foot, 30 foot, and then you're in that water with that electric merman.
2 faces.
And that was the guy you quit at?
Yep.
See, I got through him, and then that rings the however many bells there was. That takes you to another land, and there's a boss there. And then right when you come back from that land, there's another boss. And then once you beat him, you have like a 5-minute level, and then you're at the last boss for the chapter. And that's still only the end of chapter 1. You know what I'm saying? There's like 6 or 7 chapters in it. And all I see, like I say, is these streamers and people putting up their reviews, and I'm on the boss at the end of chapter 5, and it's the 68th or 88th boss, and I don't know, man. It's made for someone. It is not made for me. Nope. I want a refund, you know. Holy hell. Having to buy that game and then another game. What am I? Made a moolah? But yeah, Wukong. We said we'd give it a review. This is our review. Don't buy it. You know, I mean, I guess that's the review. Unless you're like a Souls player and the only thing you like in the Souls games is the bosses.
Then Wukong is for you.
Wukong is very much for you. Other than that, I think when someone asks me what I think of it, all they're going to hear is crickets. Never been able to use that button. Goodbye.
Not apologetic. Nonsense.